Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to a brand new NHL 19 video. My name is Mr. T-Man for any of you first-time viewers, and today we're playing more franchise mode with the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's our last season, so hopefully we win the cup. We lost to the Boston Bruins last year, or the last season, in the second round, which kind of sucked, especially when Patrice Bergeron scored the OT winner in Game 7, but we have to get over that and try to win the cup this year. It's our last year as the general manager. I was just looking at the contracts, making sure I wasn't screwing over the next GM. Looks like we have all our core players signed for at least this season and the one after, so that's pretty good. I think the only guy that was like of major concern is maybe Josh Morrissey, but I don't think he'd want that much more. Like if I offer him a contract, he wants 4.9 and we have like 8.705 left. So that's not too bad. And then the rest of the players are mainly depth players, so, and they're young, so hopefully they'd be cheap. Goalies, we got Vasilevsky signed for another 2 years. I'm hoping he can do it this year. Like he could take our team to the promised land. And yeah, I think we simulated, or at least I simulated the preseason games. We're on to the regular season now, so we're just trying to get through this as fast as we can so we could start making playoff videos. Also, I don't think I'm going to be making any trades, mainly because if I go to view contracts, we have 47 grand left in cap space, so we have barely anything. I'm not sure if I went over the lines in the last video. It's been a while. I think it's been a month since I recorded the last video, so forgive me. But the lines are Miller, Stamkos, Kucherov, pretty solid. Duchesne, Point, Johnson, another solid line. Radish, Coyle, and Connolly. Connolly and Coyle are good on the third line. Radish I'd want on the fourth line, but we're paying our top or high-end guys a lot, so I mean, I'd rather pay Duchesne than pay for 282 overall players that would play, one that would play on the second line and one that would play on the third line. But anyways, that's what my thinking is. Got Kachuk, Sorelli, Volkov, pretty solid fourth line. Defensively, we got Hedman and Pietrangelo, a very good top two. Then Morrissey and Sergachev, and really good second pair, and then Barberio and Layton. Layton is our elite prospect that we got in this first round in 2019, 10th overall, so hopefully he grows to be something great. And then in goal, we obviously have Vasilevsky and Kincaid. So I'm just gonna fast simulate this to, I guess, January, or like I'll cut to January, see where we are, and then see if we need to make any lineup changes or anything like that, and then I guess we'll go back to simulating. I just don't want this video to be too long, because I know I've made pretty long simulation videos in the past and they could get boring sometimes. So without further ado, let's get simulating to January 1st. Alright folks, so it is January 1st. We have a 24-12-4 record, pretty good, but we actually started off pretty rough. Let me just go back. So we lost our first two games to Carolina, then we won one, then we lost one, then we won one, then we lost one, and then we won 3 in a row, and then we lost 2 in a row. And that's sort of what was going on until, I guess, the last month or so, so that's pretty good. Actually, you know what? We've lost a couple in December as well, but anyways, we're 24-12-4, pretty good record. We'll see where that puts us in the division. That puts us first, Buffalo second, Montreal third, and Toronto fourth. We have 52 points, and that is, I think, the fourth most points. We're tied for fourth in the NHL, I guess, with Minnesota. Stamkos is having a good season, 40 points in 40 games. We'll check out the stats, see who else is doing well, and see if we need to make any lineup decisions. So Stamkos, Kucherov, they're doing pretty well. Hedman, Point, Duchesne, they're doing pretty well. Pietrangelo, Johnson, Miller. I know Miller's on the first line, but I don't expect him to produce that much. It's mainly Stamkos and Kucherov. If you guys watch the Leafs, if you guys watch the Leafs, you know that Mike Babcock puts a player like JT Miller, even though he's more, I guess he's more skilled than Zach Hyman, but he plays Zach Hyman with JT and Marner. He's sort of there just to get the puck and pass it to them and hopefully get a good forecheck in. So he's doing well. He has 19 points. Brett Connolly's doing well on the third line. Morrissey is a -2. Sergachev is a -4. I'm not sure I could do much about that. I guess I could switch around Kucherov and... not Kucherov, Pietrangelo or Hedman and one of these guys. That's about it. Radish, Coyle, Volkov. That's expected. Maybe they just had a rough first, I guess, third of the season. No, first half of the season, because it's already 40 games played. And what about Paquette, Stevens, and Joseph? Are these guys just... Hold on. Can I play them? I'm gonna look at the fourth line because I know some of their fourth line were minus players, but damn, Radish, Coyle, Volkov, and Kachuk. They've actually... I'm not sure if it was Fog of War if they actually grew, but they're doing pretty well. Coyle is -3. That's fine. -3 for Volkov. -1 for Kachuk. Volkov has 4 goals, 4 assists. Maybe I could switch Volkov with a Joseph, maybe. How many points did he have last year? He had 75 points in the AHL in 76 games. That's pretty good. We'll give him a chance, and if that doesn't work out, then we'll go back to Volkov, I guess. I didn't have a chance to check out the goalies, but Vasilevsky has a .912 save percentage, 2.45 goals against average. Not the greatest, but hopefully he's doing well. He has 20 wins in 34 games, so not bad. Damn, Kincaid is doing pretty well, though. .933 save percentage, 2.06 goals against average. So pretty good for Kincaid. All right, and I forgot to check out the team stats, so we'll do that real quick. See if our power play and penalty kill are clicking. If not, we'll have to change that up. So goals for per game, we're in the top 3. Goals against per game, we had 2.45. It's almost league average, I guess. I'd like that to go down, but I don't know. We're scoring a lot of goals, so it doesn't matter too much. Power play, we're up there, top third of the league. Penalty kill. Okay, we got a pretty good penalty kill, 85.4. We're 10-9-1 at home, so we need to get better at home, and we're 14-3-3 away, and we're 9-1 in our last 10, so we're pretty hot. Hopefully that trend continues, and I guess I'm not going to simulate all the way to the end of the season. I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline to see if we need anything. I guess I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, folks, it is the trade deadline. We're 39-16-8, which is pretty good. We're first in our division with 86 points compared to the next best, which is Buffalo, who has 68 points. I think we're at the top of... No, Winnipeg's at the top of the league, but we're tied for second. So we're doing pretty well. I'm not sure if it's because I changed Volkov with Joseph, but we're clicking, so that's all that matters. So Kucherov and Stamkos are killing it. Pietrangelo and Hedman are killing it as defensemen with almost 50 points in 63 games, so that's pretty impressive. Johnson Point and Duchesne are doing pretty well on the second line. Coyle is he's a 0, like a plus minus of 0 now, so that's pretty good. Radish, Leighton, Joseph has 10 points in 23 games, so pretty solid. Volkov, oh, he's not playing anymore, so that's pretty good. Barbario, actually, there was one player, Morrissey. How's he doing? He has a plus-minus of 1 now, so not bad. So honestly, there isn't much we can do. We have like barely any cap space. Maybe we could trade like one of our players who haven't played any games, like, wait, where is he? Or maybe they're in the HL right now, but maybe we could trade away players like, wait, is this our HL team? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm confused then. Let me go to our lines, because I swear there were other players that we scratched. Scratched players. Okay, here we go. We have Steffens, Paquette, and Volkov. We could obviously trade, but they're here for depth, if in case any of our players stop playing well or they get injured. But I don't think we have injuries on. I can't remember, but actually I think we put them on for the playoffs, but that's about it. We could trade away Paquette. He has a $1.5 million deal for, whoops, god damn it, why do I keep doing that? $1.5 million deal for another year. I mean, we could also play them as defensemen if we need to, like if our defensemen get injured. In the HL, who do we have on defense? We got Kellenfoot and Eric Cernak, who are pretty capable depth defensemen as well. So honestly, I'm not too worried about grabbing depth players, but we'll see what's out there. Proposed trade. We'll see the trading block. Let's see what Anaheim has to offer. Skaters matching the block. Arizona, they want to get rid of Hjalmarsson and Goligoski. He's too much for us though. At least their salaries are. Forbert makes 3.2. Not gonna, I mean, too expensive for us. Nick Jensen. Ooh, Ben Sherratt, no. Clearly, we can't get anybody. Justin Falk. Dougie Hamilton. Ooh, actually, Matt Hunwick wouldn't be bad. Or Pieto, I don't know. Nick Prosser. Calvin DeHaan. Let's try to get Matt Hunwick. We'll give you... You want this Johnson guy? Sure. We'll give him. He's a low top 9 forward prospect. And we'll try to even up the salary by giving up the cat. Will this go through? Trade rejected. All right. Try something else. We have 2 firsts, 2 seconds, a third, a fourth. We could give a fourth up. Let's see if this goes through. Trade rejected. Carolina can live with what you're asking us to send your way. We're glad that you're paying attention to our trade block surplus. That said, while I'll give you credit for meeting our trade block needs, you have been overly optimistic on the value of what you are expecting us to take. A third? I don't know. There we go. Leighton would move down. The assistant coach may perform the following transactions. Okay. All right. Go to roster moves. Let's see. Defenseman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Barbario's listed as a depth defenseman. So I guess we'll put him in the mine. No. We'll put one of our centers in the minors. Stevens. He's 2-way. We can bring him down. Waiver eligible. Oh, wait. He requires waivers. What? Right winger, Volkov, do you require waivers? Yes, you do. Okay. All right. We're in a bit of a situation right now. Stevens hasn't played, right? All right. Or maybe we could put, god damn it, Barbario down. He requires waivers. Okay. We're gonna bring him down. And nobody claimed him. Okay, so that's good. Go to edit lines. Edit lines, here we go. Starting lineup, defense, and Matt Hunwick is your partner. I know he's not that great in real life, but hopefully he's better than Barbario. And if not, we'll just bring back Barbario, and I guess we'll go from there. So, time for another edit to the future. So I guess in 3, 2, 1, we're in the playoffs. All right, so there we have it. We're 55, 18, and 9 to end the season. A pretty fine season, needless to say. Stamkos at 97 points. So we finished with 119 points, which is first in the entire league. Pretty good, but hopefully that translates into success in the postseason as well. So Kucherov had 84 points, 63 points for Hedman, 62 points for Pietrangelo, 56 points for Duchesne and Point, 51 for Johnson, 41 for Miller. Connolly had 26 points. He had 16 goals on the third line. That's pretty good. I want to see Hunwick. How did he do? He's -1 for assists, but he's actually 78 overall. What was Barbario? Where's Barbario's stats? Defenseman. AHL. Okay, maybe, I don't know what happened to Barbario's stats. I swear. I can't see them. Okay, that doesn't matter too much. Goaltender, we have Vasilevsky. He finished the season with a .920 save percentage. Pretty good. 2.22 goals against average. Pretty good as well. 42 wins. And how many shutouts? 4 shutouts. I mean, that's fine. He did his job. Our team did their job, and we're in the postseason now. All right, here we go. Let's see who we're facing off against in the first round. Okay, come on. Are we facing off against the New York Rangers? Come on. Oh, almost simulated that, but yes, we are. We're facing off against the New York Rangers in the first round. That's going to be in the next video. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.